All right, 2, 3, let's talk about math time. So for math today, we are moving back to Eureka. You are going to be continuing with lesson 7 on Eureka today. And remember that I said any questions that you have this week, especially with Eureka, please make sure you're reaching out so we could help you out. Um, let's go over your instructions. So the very first thing is you're going to watch this video. The second thing, you're going to watch the video that is from YouTube, which is right down here. It says it. It's 6 minutes long. Okay. Then you're going to complete your work, which is your problem set and application problem. And as always, if you need help, you're going to message us. I also put down here that you could click on um, any help if some of you are still having trouble with using Cami. This helps you with it, so you could click on this and it'll help you get it set up if you still don't have it set up. Because it is a good resource to use when you're completing these PDFs for Eureka, okay? You, of course, still have the option of writing your answers on paper and sending it to me through Class Dojo or on Google Classroom. That way you are getting credit, but Cami is the first way to go, and then if it's not working or you can't get it, then send me the pictures, okay? So I also attach that here. And then when you're ready, you're going to open this up, and it's going to bring us to your assignment for today. So we are still working with arrays today, okay? And when we do arrays, we're going to make sure that we still understand that rows are across and that columns are up and down, okay? So anywhere the word row is, to help you, I made the arrow to show you. Anywhere the word column was, I put an arrow to show you what it should look like. So I did that for you on all the pages. So I'm going to do this first one with you and this one. So one row of an array is drawn below. Complete the array with X's to make 3 rows of 4. Draw horizontal lines to separate the rows. So they already made one row right here. Okay, so this is one row. They want you to make a total of 3 rows. Okay, and in each row, they want you to have 4 in them. So you would be going here and you would be making your next row. So this is going to be starting for me row 2 because I need 3 rows. And then I'm going to make another one here because that's row 3. So I have row 1, row 2, row 3 because this is row 1, row 2, row 3. And then I'm going to be filling in, okay? And in each row, they want us to have 4. And they want me to separate the rows with a line like this, a horizontal line, okay? All right, so let's make sure that we did that. It says we should have 3 rows, 1, 2, 3, and in each row we should have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we drew horizontal lines to separate the rows. So that's what they want you to do here, okay? Now when I go to B, it says draw an array with X's that has 3 columns now of 4. Draw vertical lines to separate the columns. Fill in the blanks. Okay? So now they want me to draw columns. So I'm going to make columns, remember, go up and down. So I'm going to, this would be my first column. This would be my second column, and this would be my third column, okay? This is a column, this is a column, this is a column. Now in each column, I need to have 4. So 1, 2, sorry, 2, 3, 4. Same thing here. 1's there, 2, 3, and 4. And then you're going to do the same thing here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then you're going to come over here, and once we have our 3 columns, 1, 2, 3, with 4 in each, you're going to then come up with a repeated addition for it, and then you're going to be putting the total of the entire array. So you're going to be filling these in, okay? Then for number 2, you are going to draw an array of x's with 5 columns of 3. So 5 columns with 3 in each. Down here, draw an array of x's with now 5 rows of 3. And then you have to fill in these blanks with that array. Then you're going to come to this page. In the following problems, separate the rows or columns with horizontal or vertical lines. So it wants you to draw an array of x's with 4 rows of 3. Okay? So 4 rows of 3. So again, you're going to have, I'm going to put my rows first. I know that my rows are going across. So I'm going to have 4 rows, and then I need to put 3 in each row. So I have 1, 2, 3. And then I'm just going to keep going. Okay? This entire thing is going to be based off of this picture, well, this array that we're drawing right now, okay? So we have this array now. We have 4 rows with 3 in each. You are going to use this array, and you are, sorry, it's like my computer's going crazy today. So you're going to use this array, and you are going to answer these questions with this array. Then it's going to come here, and now it's telling you draw an array of x's with 1 more row of 3 than this one. So you're basically going to take this array that we drew here, draw it again here, and put 1 more row of 3. And then they want you to write a repeated addition equation to match it. Okay? And then number 5 is building even more. They want you to take the array you drew here, draw it here, and now put it with 1 less column of 5 than the array. So you're basically building on from the previous question, okay? So make sure you're reading it carefully. And of course, if you need help, you would let me know. The last thing you're going to do is come to your application problem. Bobby puts 3 rows of tile in his kitchen to make a design. He lays 5 tiles in each row. The first thing is draw a picture of Bobby's tiles. So here you're going to draw a picture of what that array looks like. He has 3 rows, okay? 3 rows. So I get started with you. He has, this is row 1, this would be row 2, and this would be row 3. Then you need to make sure that there's 5 in this row, 5 in this row, 5 in this row. We are not putting anything in here because this is not grouping right now. This is an array. So you're drawing 5 more squares this way. 5 squares in total, 5 squares in total, okay? Once you have your array, you're going to write the repeated addition equation, and then you're going to fill in Bobby used blank tiles in total. Tell me how many tiles in total. How many in all did you have in your array when you finish it? The last page is just a helper for you. So if you need it on top of this video, you're going to use this as a helper. It just goes over some of the problems that you did up ahead. If you're stuck on one, this is also an extra resource to help you. But there's nothing that you have to complete on this page. All right, so if you need me, please let me know. I'm here to help you. Take your time, read everything carefully.